outdoors, where animals live. It's about to become the stage in a show created by these three men. With their help, some very familiar animals will star in some completely unfamiliar stunts. And all that's needed to encourage them is nature's ultimate bribe, food, because every animal out there will work for nuts. Everything these guys do is based on natural animal behaviour. They just make it fun. There's Lloyd, a professional animal trainer. Matt, who's made a career observing animals in the wild.
Foxes have gone for number 5.
And James, he's the team's technical whiz. No animals are harmed in any of these stunts. We're just helping them show off their natural talents. In a moment, can you persuade worms to come out of the ground by charming them? Our experts think they can. Then, it's Olympics year for squirrels, and James is helping Britain's Reds to get into training. And later, can these men imitate songbirds well enough to fool the best bird watchers around? Today, Lloyd is planning to solve a riddle that surrounds a common animal with mysterious ways.
Take us and find in this little place.
That's a bowling green. Yeah, it's devoid of all life. It's like a desert. It's just a
no, it's not. No.
Flat, wildlife-less
Look
plateau.
closely. Use your eyes. Lovely lush grass, good drainage.
Yeah.
Look, the lovely little worm.
Worm casts. You've come here for worms. Yeah. Worm charming.
Yeah, a good bit of old-fashioned worm charming.
Yes, that's right, worm charming. What it means is charming worms up out of the ground. It might sound new, but it's an old favourite of ours. All kinds of methods have been tried, and many have been successful.
Water will bring them up, so it's a bit of a cheat, really. It's guaranteed to work now, isn't it?
Very liquid, that's meant to be good, isn't it?
But then that'll kill them.
Well, this is the established method. Right. You insert it at 45 degrees and then waggle it. One theory that seems quite popular is that this sounds like a mole burrowing through the ground, and of course moles eat worms, so the worm is coming to the surface to escape being eaten.
Worms live beneath the surface at depths of up to ½ a metre. They come to the top when it rains, but nobody really knows why. This mystery is what appeals to Lloyd. So today he's ruling out all known methods to see if worms can be coaxed up without water or anything that disturbs the soil. They have to leave the bowling green in perfect shape, so it's the ideal surface to find out who has the best technique.
I told you I had a little something up my sleeve, boys.
Each man has invented their own approach to worm charming. Lloyd's theory is to use musical vibrations.
Get the spike in the ground just a little bit. That really nice resonant bass note.
That sounds quite good, actually. Yeah, I like the sound of that.
The sound sends a vibration through the ground, similar to if you're digging the ground up, maybe, I don't know, something like that. Just something to make him want to move away. Maybe they could think it's a mole disturbing the earth burrowing through.
Worms have special sensors that feel movement, so it makes sense that vibrations could trigger the worm's instinct to pop up.
There is a dried up dead worm there, but I think that was already here when I got here, so I can't count that one. What the hell is that?
That is a thunder machine.
As the technical maestro of the team, James wants to create a mechanical thunderstorm.
That's the roll of thunder. That's heavy weather. Put your head to that, Lloyd.
And with the thunder comes rain.
What this is, see, this is only thin cloth under here.
Right.
This is the pitter-patter of rainfall on the earth.
Matt's appeal to the worms goes back to basics with a method he calls grunting.
Well, actually it's not dissimilar to Lloyd's double bass method. But I think I'm sending more vibrations down. In fact, I can feel these vibrations right under my feet, so they're spreading out a long way. A kind of organic technique, not like James's power drills and assorted garden machinery. Of course, in an ideal world, I'd rather this stick was much deeper underground, but I don't want to wreck their bowling alley. Grunt again.
After a few minutes, James's rain simulation begins to work.
Check it out, Lloyd. Look, the worm coming straight out the ground right next to it. There he is.
It really does work.
How many worms have you got then?
Well, it's early days.
Is it? What's that then? None.
I've got one other approach to try. It's replicating rainfall. It's delicate. I think I've got to crawl over there a bit for somewhere I haven't been.
That is worm number 9.
There's one. I've got one. Thank you very much.
I see a worm. How am I going to get to it? I'm sure most grunters have an assistant worm collector. Grunt.
Lloyd's given up the chase and decides to help Matt,
There's one.
grunting the worms out of the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one. Where's the other one?
A single acre of fertile British soil can easily support up to 1 million worms, but as they've only been trying for 30 minutes, the team would settle for slightly smaller numbers.
Another one. Okay, stop! 1,
you've got hundreds.
2, 3, 4, 15, 16, 17, 22.
She was right.
I think that's about it.
Grunting works then.
Oh no, 23.
Okay.
A resounding success.
Oh, that looks pretty good as well. Pretty healthy.
Okay. 21. No way. 22.
We've got nearly 50 without using water.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Let's let them
Let's
go
go.
humanely somewhere. Nice.
Come on, little
That was
wrigglers. Off we go.
Stick it in there.
The grey squirrel. This invader from America has earned a name over here for its acrobatic fancy tricks, and it's almost put our native squirrel, the red, out of a job. So James
It's getting heavy.
is taking some of Britain's original squirrels back to basics in his Olympic squirrel squad. Di has invited him to her place on the Isle of Wight, a little piece of Britain free from the grey squirrel invasion. As reds are smaller and lighter than their American cousins, James thinks the long jump could be a good place to start. James's idea is to gradually lengthen the distance from fixed perch to the feeder until the squirrel reaches its personal best. After a month of training, it reaches a respectable 1.6 metres, a very promising start. Coming up later, it's the red squirrel high jump.
No, it just arrived.
Lloyd's new toy has just arrived.
A nasal ranger. What on earth's a nasal ranger? Is it for enhancing your sense of smell and concentrating?
That's what it says it does.
Hence these are like giant nostrils.
Yeah.
No.
You guys are the educated ones. How do you pronounce that? Olfactometer.
Olfactometer.
Olfactometer. OK. For quantifying odour strength in the ambient air, you can measure how much something stinks.
The nasal ranger measures the strength of nature's own smells.
That's it. Turn that 2 clips.
It uses a system of filters and dials to measure the precise strength of a pong. As a zoologist, Matt wants to put it to good use to solve a genuine animal mystery: badger breath.
It might actually be interesting to try and measure the badger's breath to see
how bad it is.
See how bad it is, yeah.
Badgers are rumoured to have bad breath, but never before has anyone set out to measure it.
Ideally, I'd like a nose in there, a mouth in there that I can
That
really
could be
give it a good score.
That could be quite dangerous.
It is quite scary.
With a short-sighted animal,
Yeah.
powerful jaws, at
Short-sighted,
night.
nervous.
We could be the first people ever
We might be able
to measure
to get published.
the stench of a badger's breath.
Yeah.
Getting close to a badger is difficult and dangerous. Their sense of smell is 700 times better than humans, and if they're startled, they can turn nasty. But Matt knows how to get close enough to smell their breath. It starts with dressing a dummy in his own clothes to carry his scent. Over 10 days, the dummy is moved gradually closer to Matt's chosen spot, a few feet from where the badgers come to feed. When the badgers are used to the dummy and the smell, Matt can just take its place.
It should work in
And
theory,
you're,
shouldn't it?
and you're planning to wear those overalls and that then?
Well, yeah. It's got my socks on and every bit of smelly clothing I could find.
All right, good luck, man.
Thank you.
See you later.
When he's in position, Matt will have to be completely silent, but Lloyd will be able to speak to him through a walkie-talkie earpiece. They're comms.
Comms nasalometer. Nasalometer? Is it called? Probably knees there. I've got a real wedgie going on. I'm sorry, I've got to sort it out.
At 9:30, it's time for the badger's nightly serving of nuts. It's going to be a long night ahead for Matt. In part 2, Matt comes face to face with a badger, and the red squirrel training moves into a new phase. With Lloyd as lookout, Matt's waiting for a badger in his attempt to find out if they really do have bad breath.
It's 10:05, and all's well. Matt's in position, relaxing. It's a lovely night. Tiny bit of a northerly breeze, which is working in our favour.
I heard something to my left.
Right.
No, left. I've got all manner of things crawling up my nose. A worm coming up onto my mouth.
Do you think you're decomposing?
Oh, it's horrible. I seriously don't know how much more. My arm is dead and it hurts.
Residents of Littleburn-Hampton aren't going to take this line down. In fact,
I think I can hear one. Is him? Yep. He's coming in, Matt. You'll see him. Okay, stay still, stay still.
If the badger comes within 3 feet of Matt's nasal ranger device, that should be close enough to detect pongy breath.
Got a good whiff.
What does it smell like?
John Innes, number 3. Passing compost.
Okay. Matt said he got a good whiff of the smell. It was like John in his number 3. Bit earthy. Well done, well done.
About 110 years old. Yeah.
What did it smell like?
It smelled like potting compost and wet dog. It wasn't particularly revolting, I wouldn't say. I only managed to crank the nasal ometer up to 3 clicks. Then I took a really big sniff.
That's when he ran off.
And then you said he'd run off after that.
Yeah, but the second he went,
Yeah, and that was it. Wet dog and
but then again,
and potting compost.
they are furry like a dog, and they do live underground.
Perhaps the badger's reputation for bad breath is undeserved. Take 2 seasoned bird watchers. These guys know their birds.
Some coots over here.
But can they be made to believe that this man is a songbird? It's the human songbird hoax. Lloyd is a bird expert. He's got quite a repertoire of bird calls.
The pigeon's got a lovely little... And if you practice that again, you can get it spot on. But doing the call of songbirds is another matter entirely. That's incredibly difficult. Songbirds have got 2 voice boxes, so they can make 2 notes at the same time of a different pitch. Whereas obviously we've only got 1 voice box, so that's something it's not possible as humans to do.
Blackbirds, robins and wrens are the most admired vocalists in the British garden. Their songs are impossibly intricate and far beyond the human vocal range. But all the same, a plan to match songbirds note for note is taking shape. Technical specialist James has recorded some birdsong and slowed it right down to within human range.
I'm into the wren, big time.
That's 10% of its original speed.
Yeah.
Time to try his idea out on a willing accomplice, Matt. This is how it should work. Take birdsong and slow it to a more human speed. Then sing along, note for note. Record your vocal and speed it back up to bird speed. And there you have it, human birdsong.
It's very repetitive, isn't it, actually, once you've got it in your head?
And I felt like I was getting there. I mean, I'm not a singer, but I felt like I was getting there. I think with practice, it'd get better and better.
It's time for the human songbirds to get into practice.
I think I know how a robin thinks now.
Do you?
Yeah, I was well into that.
I was feeling like I was on the planet Clanger.
Coming up later, Matt's human birdsong faces the toughest test, the ears of these seasoned birdwatchers. Straight after this. The red squirrels of the Isle of Wight are in training for a comeback. This is John. His garden is the venue for the high jump boot camp. A feeder on the bar tempts the squirrels to jump. Gradually raising the bar produces higher and higher jumps. After 5 weeks, one squirrel's ready to make an attempt at 4 feet. Our experts think they've found a way for humans to mimic a songbird. But can it convince a real birdwatcher? They're about to find out by speeding up the recording Matt made earlier.
There it is. So let's modify it. Let's make that 1000% to get up to bird speed. Are you ready?
That is fantastic. That is fantastic.
Flipping heck.
That is. Well, I tell you what, that would fool at any twitcher, wouldn't it?
Lloyd can now reveal his plan to put Matt's homemade birdsong to the ultimate test.
Done a bit of undercover reconnaissance work. Perfect location.
Yeah.
Bird height.
Yeah.
Proper twitches, but proper real bird song twitches. One on eye, being the bird man. Infiltrate, get in there, get talking to them.
We'll use my bird song then. I think I'm confident that it's a good one.
This bird hide is frequented by serious bird watchers with expert ears. Matt and James will creep round the back and pick their moment to play Matt's impersonation of a wren.
Some coots over here.
Wait for him to just... I can't actually hear what they're saying.
Yeah, it's not as high as it can be, but it's not far off, is it?
No.
Maybe a foot down. Foot down?
Is it?
Talking about a wren.
There's a reed warbler singing, wasn't there?
Was it?
Briefly earlier, but shut up now.
Is it? That's not it now.
No, that's not it.
It's like a wren.
You think it? Yeah.
Sounds like a wren. Go on, give it another go.
Is that what a red? Is it? It's a red?
Right. Got it.
Definitely a wren.
Definitely a red.
Yeah.
Result, a positive identification.
He just said
speaking.
wren. That's a wren. Sounds like a wren.
Fantastic. Sisters and stuff. Is that your bird watching done for the day?
Yes. Yeah.
Next time on Will Work for Nuts, Lloyd uses an eagle as a lie detector test.
Just want to make your way down to the eagle.